So guys, it's time for a vlog. I just finished my morning cardio on my stationary bike, and today I will just vlog, just not haven't pre-planned. So I will touch some random topics today, some afterthoughts after uploading my videos, something I maybe forgot to mention or want to elaborate more. So in the Netherlands we are almost 2 weeks in lockdown. I think 2 weeks, over 2 weeks. So the gyms are closed, and I can't train that intense anymore. But I still have some training bands, a barbell with weights, but I can't heavily bench press, for example, train my legs heavy. So the intensity of my training majorly dropped. And I'm also in my fat loss phase. So I have to train, but the training intensity required to maintain the muscle mass is not that important at this stage. For example, in comparison, if you were bulking, then progressive overload is very important. So that could be a disappointment at this moment. But for my fat loss phase, I can still continue and train just for the pump. I have training bands, and I focus on two things in my trainings at the moment: contracting my muscles very hard, and also just the pump, so the muscle cell swelling are two things I focus on. And due to the lower intensity, I have to compensate that with more training volume. So I'm doing more sets, more reps, and also the execution of the reps are a bit slower, so my muscles have a higher time under tension. But okay, that's enough for my training. So that's going good. It's not the thing that I want to do on the long term, so I preferably want to train in the gym, but at this moment it is what it is. But the second thing is that I also started with my cardio in the morning on my bike. It's due to, it's a rainy weather in the Netherlands at the moment, and I couldn't manage to keep my steps high. I'm also working from home, so I have meetings, and also have kids, so I have to plan my day accordingly. So when there is a block in which it's dry, not raining, I might have another thing I have to do, so I can't go outside. I have to keep my activity levels high, and so I'm doing that with my stationary bike, just on half an hour. There's no strict rule, not a strict time I'm aiming at this moment. I'm just going with the flow. My weight is dropping, and it's all easy at the moment. My hunger levels are in check, my energy levels are in check. I'm sitting between 2400 and 2600 calories, pretty high at this moment, but my body weight is also high, so everything falls in place at this moment. So after rainy days, we finally have some sunny day today. The sun feels really warm on my face, so I'll be enjoying that in a bit again. So I'll be training chest today with triceps in the garden. I won't record it, it takes a bit too much time. Just want to finish my workout quick today, so I won't record it for this vlog. But what do I've got here? I got my proteins. Yes, indeed. So these are my protein bars. I have 8 boxes, so got a good storage. That good supply. So before I will do my workout, I want to share some thoughts with you guys. In my previous video, I told about that weight loss, fat loss is a learning process. Every time you do a weight loss or fat loss phase is different. Your life is different. Your stress levels are different. You feel different. You start off maybe from a different place. So every time you start a diet or fat loss phase, it's every day, every week a learning process. So on the way you have some cues which are very individual to you. You need to monitor and so adjust accordingly the variables that you can have control over, because a lot of things you don't have control over. For example, the lockdown, the gyms are closed. This is something we don't have in control. So take in consideration, it's a journey. Don't give up. So if you were before lockdown going like 100%, don't go to 0%. Find always a way to progress on this journey. It might be that you can't train 100%, but you have the time now to give extra attention to your diet if you didn't before, to give extra attention to your activity levels overall if you didn't. So this is mainly for your weight loss or fat loss phase. There's something you can do during this period, during this lockdown. So where I want to go with this is, it's not just a learning process, it's also problem solving. So there is always something on your path what will be an obstacle. So don't give up in this time. Learn to problem solve. If you can't take big steps, take baby steps, but move, keep moving, keep progressing. Progressing is not only hitting the gym, lifting heavy, but there's all kind of progress you can make in this kind of lifestyle, your fitness lifestyle, achieving your goals. There's something you can do. So if you don't know how to do things, or you think, hey, what can I do? It's just overwhelming, I don't know where to start, DM me on Instagram, or message me here on YouTube. So I just finished my workout. Did my chest workout mainly outside. Started to rain, so that's how the weather is in the Netherlands. So we had just in the morning good sunshine and good warmth with it. So I enjoyed that in the first part of the day. But I had to finish my workout inside. So my biceps, I did that inside. I mentioned earlier that there are two things I'm focusing on during the training in lockdown, and that's muscle contraction and also the pump, so increasing the muscle cell volume with blood, with glycogen, water, etc. through training. And the thing I want to mention also is that the level of focus is really increased during these movements, because you have to be conscious about the weight that you're lifting, because it's not heavy. So you want that everything you lift, that's distributed, that the weight, the load is distributed to the targeted muscles. So you have to be very focused during the execution of the movements. So if you do, for example, chest flies, you have to be very conscious, okay, how am I loading my chest muscles when I'm doing, for example, the chest fly? Am I feeling the shoulder joint? Is there something else where the force is like leaking, so it's not going to your chest muscle? So this is an example of the level of focus you must have during the execution of your exercises. This is something you won't read when you receive, for example, a training plan or are writing a training plan. But this is a time to develop this kind of techniques or methods in your training. So the level of focus, the level to be in tune with your body, in tune with the exercise. Okay, how is this feeling onto the muscles? So that's what I want to say now. I'm going to enjoy my post-workout meal, which will be 2 wraps, whole wheat wraps, and a bowl of salad.
Daar moeten wij, hier is het zouden.
Kijk uit je vingers, hè? Kan heet zijn.
Deze dan moeten wij.
Ja?
Dat doen.
Ja?
Dan tomaten doen, dan hummus.
Hummus?
Hummus.
Is that hummus? What are you spreading on your wrap?
Yeah, brownie for lips.
This is the salad. So I'm outside at the moment, walking. Just had a client call, and also lighting is pretty good here. Also combined the walking with doing what grocery shopping. Was out of low-fat quark, so I bought some of those. And so I have one takeaway from the call I had just yet with my coachee, and that is be very conscious on which exercises you select. If you are very limited in exercise time to do any exercise, so if you are in a fat loss phase at the moment, in a weight loss phase, and you don't want to go any lower in your calories, try to maintain a high activity level in your lifestyle, current lifestyle, but be very conscious about which exercises you select to do. For example, if you want to train abs for half an hour and you have a half an hour to spend, try to swap that with half an hour, for example, riding a bike or doing some jogging, because it will burn some extra calories than just that half an hour of ab training. It might be that you are doing those ab training to spot reduct the fat on your abdominals, so on your belly. So that's also a thing. So such a thing does not exist, it's spot reduction. So here genetics comes in play. So your body decides which part of your body you will first burn your fats. So you can't do much about that. This is something which is not in your control. So I think everyone knows which body part they store the most fat, and which body part the fat comes off the last. Everyone is aware of that bit. So that's a given. So don't stress about that. Try to do the main things good and stick, and try to be consistent with it. So your diet, overall activity levels. So focus on that. So that's the video for today. I will finish my walk. A bit out of breath. Some kgs of low fat quark in my backpack. So I will finish my walk, go home, have dinner, and call it a day. Chill with my wife and kids. So that's the vlog for today. It's a bit of the things I want to share today. It's a long video, so I will make long videos, short videos, so for everyone something. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.